Okay, so for the next one, we will gonna look at the third challenge, which is broken object property level authorization. So what exactly is this WASP top 10 category? This is quite simple. Those who are aware of the previous WASP top 10 API security category, they might have heard about couple of vulnerabilities such as broken function level authorization, right? uh, Not only broken function level authorization, but there are a couple of others as well, like mass assignment and excessive data exposure. So this updated category, which is broken object property level authorization, this is a combination of mass assignment as well as excessive data exposure. So this is a quite of the basic information which is feasible enough to understand the overall working of the vulnerability which falls under this category. What we will gonna do is we will gonna directly jump onto our attack. This was the interesting attack because I had to do what I have to do was I had to create a user, and while creating the user I have to make changes in the response data. I mean, whatever JSON object which was visible while creating the user, I had to make sure that there should be a vulnerability or there should be any parameter which by which I can manipulate those data. So let's see how we can do it. I will go to my verb suite, okay, and the postman. There is a register endpoint. Yes, there is a register endpoint over here. All I need is a new user. I have already created a couple of users. Okay, so let's create one more user 3 with the password user3 at the rate 123. Okay, so user hyphen 3 with the password user3 at the rate 123. Okay, let me check if it is routing the traffic to Burp Suite. Yes, it is, and I will click the send button. Registration successful. Yep, the same kind of information, or I would see the same traffic is intercepted in the Burp Suite as well. Let's send this request to repeater this time. Okay, but before that let me tell you like what exactly we have to change. So I will go to postman again, and in the postman I had to check this let's say profile, I think, yes, or else the all challenges score. Okay, that is score, and okay, I'm sending this score. So over here as you can see that the user 3 has been created with the score of 0. Okay, what I have to do is I have to make sure that whatever user I am creating, their score value should be more than 1000. Let me check it again. It should be multiple of 100 as far as I read about it. So let's try to do it. Let's see whether we can add such type of score to my user or not. In that case, what I will do, I will add one extra parameter over here, something like this score, with the score value of let's say 10,000. I will send this request, and what I will get is the message indicating that username already registered. Unfortunately, I have to register one more user, and let's send this request. Now the registration was successful, and at the same time the score endpoint, let's send this to repeater, and let's check what is the score of the newly added user. The score is 10,000. Okay, so this was the part 1 of how we can manipulate the score value, but so far which I can see I have not yet received any kind of flag value. So I guess this should be more than enough, but let me check what more I'll have to do. Everything is working quite well. Is there any more endpoint? Login, I guess. Okay, let me log in with this user 4. Let's do that also. User 4, user 4 at the rate 123. Then I will send this request. In the header, I will get the token value. So let's copy this token, copy, and let's head back to score. In the authorization token, I'll replace the user 1 token with user 4's token, and I will send this request. And here we go. Now we got the flag. So exactly what we had to do, what I had to do was, I had to first create the user whose score was more than 1000 or more than 10,000 or approximately 10,000, and whatever user I created with the updated score, I had to log in with that user, head back to the score endpoint and hit the score endpoint, and in the response we will get the flag. So this was the trickiest scenario, to be honest. I had to brainstorm a lot and then I got the idea, like this way also we can get the flag.